Ave Maria. The Blessed Virgin Mary, under the title El Patrocinio de Maria Santisima, has been for more than 4 centuries the divine protectress and the beacon of faith and hope among the people of Boloon and nearby towns in Cebu, Philippines. Mary has been the powerful intercessor of the Boloanons. She is the spring of goodness and blessings to all Christians. In her gozos, composed by Father Julian Bermejo, the devotees sing wholeheartedly. Langit kang binituunan, tuburan o ginikanan, sa tanang mga kaayuhan, sa among pagkabulahan. Kanimo ang binunyagan, nakakaplag sa kaluwasan. You are heaven, adorned with stars, the spring of all goodness and blessings. In you, the baptized will find salvation. The year 1599 was the birth of the Catholic faith in Boloon. It was then a visita, which was established under the Augustinian Council of Cebu. 7 years later, the town of Boloon became a pueblo and an encomienda in 1624. On October 31, 1690, Boloon became an independent vicariate. A resident priest, Father Nicolas de la Cuadra, was assigned on April 5, 1692. On this day, the parish was dedicated to the advocation of El Patrocinio de Maria Santisima. Patrocinio is a Spanish term for patronage or protection. Since then, the people of Boloon found a mother and a protectress. Her protection has been invoked and honored by the Bolhoanons. They entrusted their lives and well-being to the protection of the Blessed Virgin Mary. To date, this is the only parish in the Philippines that invoke and honor her as Holy Mary, the Protectress. Countless documented stories have been told about the favors granted by God through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary to her devotees. Among them are the victories of Father Julian Bermejo in protecting the parish church and the towns from the Moro pirates during the Spanish occupation in the Philippines. The Bolhoanons, who were spared from the epidemic of cholera in 1864, as written by Father Fabian Rodriguez, the miraculous salvaging of the image of the Patrocinio de Maria from the fire that gutted the church and the convent during the Moro raid in 1782. And many more stories of healing, reconciliation, and miracles experienced and personally witnessed by the devotees. Whenever there are threats, challenges, disasters, and calamities, the people of Boloon would seek refuge from their mother. These are the tangible manifestations of the Blessed Virgin Mary's role as refugium peccatorum, the refuge of sinners. Indeed, never was it known that anyone who fled to her protection was left unaided. In the midst of this pandemic, the Patrocinio de Maria is our protectress, and under her mantle we take refuge, especially when the storms of life seem to be raging around us. She is our guide. She is the star of the sea, the Stella Maris. Thus, her beautiful church in Boloon, Cebu is facing the Eastern Sea as a reminder that she leads us to our heavenly home on our journey and on the storm-tossed sea of life. God sent the Blessed Virgin Mary through the image of El Patrocinio de Maria Santisima to the people of Boloon. It is a sterling and divine symbol of God's love to His people. It depicts Mary, the Theotokos, in a beautiful way, holding the child Jesus. Here in her church in Boloon, Cebu, this miraculous image is deeply honored and revered by her devotees. In every need, we always call on her. We love her. We confide in her because she gives her all to us. She brings all our prayers to God. Thus, we turn to her with full faith and hopefulness. She is our Queen. Pope Pius XII, in his encyclical Ad Celi Reginam, said, "The Blessed Virgin Mary should be called Queen, not only because of her divine motherhood, but also because God has willed her to have an exceptional role in the work of our eternal salvation." Pope Sixtus, in 1587, honored Mary with the titles Queen of Prophets, Queen of Apostles, Queen of Martyrs, Queen of Confessors, Queen of Virgins, Queen of Patriarchs, Queen of Angels, Queen assumed into heaven, Queen of Peace, Queen of all saints, and Queen of the Most Holy Rosary. The Second Vatican Council in 1964 bestowed upon Mary the title Queen of the Universe. It is our Missio ad Gentes, our mission to the nations, to propagate the devotion of the Patrocinio de Maria, being our protectress, mother, and queen. St. Paul says that there is laid up for him the crown of rightfulness. The saints are crowned in heaven, and Mary is the greatest saint of all. Mary, the woman, is crowned with 12 stars. She is the Queen of heaven and earth, and the mother of the church. The image of the Al Patrocinio de Maria Santisima is a witness to the labors and pains, victories and triumphs of the faithful in keeping and nurturing the faith, and to spread her devotion as their divine protectress. According to Cyril of Alexandria, "Hail to thee, Mary, Mother of God, to whom in towns and villages and in islands were founded churches of true believers." This devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary has spread outside Boloon through the love and gratitude of the Bolhoanons who migrated in other towns and villages across the archipelago. Her feast on the second Saturday of November is a family reunion, proving her title as the Queen of Family. Mary called herself the handmaid of the Lord, and through her obedience to the will of God, she accepted her vocation as wife and mother in the family of Nazareth. Mary is engaged in the service of charity. In the Gospel of Luke, Mary remained with her cousin Elizabeth for 3 months to assist her in the final phase of her pregnancy. "My soul magnifies the Lord." These words express Mary's centeredness on God. She allows God to occupy her personal space through her prayer and in service. She puts herself in God's service and thereby puts herself in the service of others. As the Patrocinio de Maria, she is the intercessor and protectress of the Bolhoanons. She is the mediatrix of all graces. Mary was recognized by the Archangel Gabriel as full of grace, one with the Lord, and blessed among women, conceived by the power of the Holy Spirit, and bore the Messiah, Jesus Christ. Through her mediation, entered this world, true God, becoming also true man. The Blessed Virgin Mary is the greatest woman ever created by God, not only because of her motherhood to God, but her greatness consists in the fact that she wants to magnify God, not herself. Indeed, her humility made her great. Her only desire is to be the handmaid of the Lord. She knows that she will contribute to the salvation of the world. In the midst of this global crisis, Pope Francis is offering a prayer to the Blessed Virgin Mary for protection from COVID-19. We seek refuge under your protection, O Holy Mother of God. Do not despise our plea, we who are put to the test, and deliver us from every danger, O glorious and blessed Virgin. The Bolhoanons, too, are turning to Mary, asking her ever-powerful prayer and protection through the Angelus, Holy Rosary, Holy Eucharist, works of mercy, and other sacraments instituted by Christ. Despite the challenges, the Bolhoanons are in high spirits, hopeful and steadfast in faith that God is with us, the Emmanuel, because we have Mary, our mediatrix and protectress. With full trust, the Bolhoanons would sing the gozos. Imo kaming panlabanan, manggiluyon nga inahan. Protect us, merciful Mother. That is why Pope Francis calls Mary Mater Misericordiae, the Mother of Mercy, which is an additional invocation to the Litany of the Blessed Virgin, along with Mother of Hope and Solace of Migrants. From the time of the arrival of Blessed Virgin Mary in Boloon to the 500th anniversary of our Catholic faith in the Philippines, and in the centuries to come, she remains the Patrocinio de Maria Santisima, our Mother, Protectress, and Queen. Viva la Virgen!